Let's begin with a dramatic turn of events in Elon Musk's bid to buy Twitter. The Wall Street Journal reports Twitter could finalize a deal to sell itself to the world's richest man as soon as this week. Bloomberg News reports it could happen today. The two sides reportedly met on Sunday. Last week, Musk disclosed he had lined up $46.5 billion in financing to buy Twitter. Musk has said the company needs to be, quote, transformed in order to build trust with users. Twitter is scheduled to report its first quarter earnings on Thursday. It did not comment on any potential deals with Musk. He's convinced the world that electric cars should be a thing. He's convinced the world that commercial travel to space should be a thing. Now Elon Musk has set his sight on Twitter, and I think it'll be very interesting to see if he takes over the company.
Well, it will change the way you use it because he really wants to have longer tweets.
He wants to have longer tweets.
He says it should be a public square.
A public square where anything goes. Now, what
I'm worried about anything. I'm worried about anything where anything goes.
Right, and a lot of people are. I've always said, look, I don't know people outside of the media DC bubble that are on Twitter. My family, no one in my family is on Twitter except maybe my little sister, and I don't think she's like an active user. I do think it's interesting for questions around journalism. Chris Lick, who used to be here at CBS News, this is what he tweeted just a couple of days ago. He's going to be taking over as the head of CNN. May 2nd will be my first official day as the head of CNN, my last day on Twitter. Twitter can be a great journalistic tool, but it can also skew what's really important in the world. I want to also throw up a comment that was made by Dean Baquet, the outgoing editor of the New York Times, when talking about Twitter. Again, saying this in a memo that was obtained by various news outlets: we can rely too much on Twitter as a reporting or feedback tool, which is especially harmful to our journalism when our feeds become echo chambers.
I know. See, Vlad, you point out not a lot of people are using it, but it gets picked up.
Right.
And then it's reported in other places.
Yeah.
So you may not be on it, but you certainly hear about it.
For sure. And I know people are going to look at this and they're going to say, well, if journalists are worried about it, well, we should dig into Twitter even more. So there are a lot of fascinating facets to this, and we'll see if he
I like
actually
Chris's
becomes the new
tweet
owner of
about
Twitter.
it.
The whole world is watching.